It's the Ringo Starr 2025 Color Vinyl Roundup today on Another Vinyl Show. With Sentimental Journey on Buttermilk colored vinyl. Oh wait, there seems to be a few chunks in my buttermilk. And a blue vinyl copy of Beaucoups of Blues, Ringo's country album from 1970. Opaque vinyl with a little bit of vinyl pressing dust on there. Everybody's favorite Ringo album, his third solo album with all the hits on it. There seems to be a little bit of dust on there, a little vinyl chunking, and a slight bit of warping on that, and Goodnight Vienna, which also had a few chunks on it. But we'll be going over all these records today on Another Vinyl Show. Ike Frasier Industries presents Another Vinyl Show with Ike Frasier. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Ike Frasier, and we're here for our Ringo Starr Color Vinyl Roundup. And as you see, we got all our Ringo records back there. But the first in the series, of course, is Ringo's first solo album, Ringo's Sentimental Journey. Now, as we said in the original video for this, that of course we have to put those into a black bag. And there's your buttermilk colored vinyl. Now I'm going to say this one, they're all made in the same place in Mexico. This one actually had chunks of buttermilk colored vinyl in it when I opened it. When I set it down to clean it for the first time, you'll see the picture in the coming up. Incredible. Sounds pretty good. Most likely digitally sourced, all of these. Now all of these got a 8 or better on Analog Planet. Of course, the great Beaucoups of Blues. What a great record this is. Now this one, of course, now it's in its black bag like it should be, poly-lined on this beautiful baby blue vinyl. This one had less problems with it, and both of these opaque vinyls of Sentimental Journey and Beaucoups of Blues, no warping to those two at all. Both flat. I set them down and tapped them all around to make sure. Now we come to everybody's favorite, Ringo. The all-star cast, all the Beatles together, well, almost together, playing the songs, and just a really great album. Everybody loves that record, and of course, it's on that beautiful Molten colored vinyl. This one has a light warp to it. I could see my needle go up and down, and when I laid it flat on a piece of glass, I could tap it, and it made a little tapping sound, which means it's uneven. Not very bad, but it did have scuffs on it. It had a lot of dust and a little bit of vinyl fragments on it. Now I am gonna say that it sounds pretty much exactly like the French reissue from 2017. There's the Made in France sticker right there. And great packaging. The cover seemed to be both pretty solid. This one has a glossy book though, instead of the flat book in there. But I'm gonna tell everybody out there in vinyl land, and if you ever watch the show, I rarely do this, but I am going to pick, and you might have to ask Parlogram about this, I am going to pick the German copy. Now, this German copy is a C06205492D. And I'm going to tell you what, this record right here jumps out of the turntable. This record is just, it's my go-to Ringo record. Like, it has an American book in it. I don't know if that's commonplace for most of the German pressings, but this one right here, the 062 pressing, it's incredible. Leaps and bounds. It just jumps out. And of course, one of my favorites, this is my first Ringo solo record, so I tell you, it really is my favorite. And of course, it's in a black bag. And it's the psychedelic blue vinyl. Now, in the last video, you couldn't see it too much, so I don't know if we can do it this time. But it's blue when you really look at it, but to the light, that's when you see that it turns that yellowy, charcoaly smoke. But turn it back, you see that blue. Now, I don't know if that's gonna work in the video or not. This one also had some dust, some stuff on it. The Ringo record, of course, was the roughest shape of all of them. They all sound pretty good. You got to take them out of those paper sleeves, and I'm also going to tell you that if anybody is deciding to keep these records sealed for the future, I really wouldn't do it, because you know what? That by the time you decide to sell them or you're going to open them up later, the chunks of vinyl and bits of dust and things like that will eventually work their way sturdy into the grooves, and you don't want to be getting involved in that. So I'm going to tell you right now, you should open your colored vinyl Ringo records, you clean them, put them in a nice bag, put them back in there, put it in a polyurethane bag. If you never want to play them, you know, that's totally fine, but they're worth listening to. They're a lot of fun. I love colored vinyl, and I really love Ringo, as you guys know. So I say that it's really worth it, because they're a great price, and they're probably not going to do this again. And it's Ringo. How can you go wrong with Ringo on colored vinyl? So I appreciate everybody for watching. And all new subscribers out there, we thank you from me to you. And we also want to say, if you want to come along for the journey, give us a subscription, like a video if you can, and leave us a comment. It's coming up to be the holiday season soon, so we're going to have a little poll or something hopefully soon to talk about what holiday records we'll do later on in the year. But anyway, it's your old pal Ike Frasier, and go wash your Ringo records.